Are you able to tell us a little bit about what you plan to ice and how you can ice the lineup tomorrow?
Why are you laughing?
Well, you're laughing.
Yeah, like I said, Duchesne won't be here still. Whitey's out for it's not day to day; it's more than that. It's week to week. Harper's out; he's gone back home also. Obviously, Shabbat's not here. Andy's not there. So we brought Elliot. He's going to be there tomorrow, but as more of a insurance, we'll go 12 and 6. Archibald will come in.
Simple as that, then.
Yep.
Part of your challenge to figure out who's going to play with whom.
Well, whatever I'm going to put on the board is not really what we're going to have on the ice. So I'd love to give you lines, but as you saw yesterday, we had wingers play center, and we had left wingers on the right on the left, and we just managed it the best we could, and we're going to do the same tomorrow.
Your starting goaltender is an easy choice.
Yes, it's Nilsson again, and same 6Ds. Yeah, he'll be center, but like I did yesterday, he played wing, center, left wing, right wing. It'll be the same. So that's why. Good luck trying to figure out what my lines are going to be. They're going to be on the spur of the moment lines because I'll have to see also what they want to throw at us. I mean, this is a team that's on fire. You look at their depth, they got everything. So I can't look at the board and expect to have matchups that are going to be in our favor. So I have to make sure that whatever they throw at us, I have to manage it the best I could so that we're able to give as tight a game as we can give.
You beat them a month and a half ago. Does that give a bit of a...
Oh, it's a different situation right now. To be honest with you, we had a different team then. I mean, we had a lot of guys that are not here now. So we're approaching this game with a different mindset in the sense that we're going to manage it differently than we did. First of all, we were home. We were getting the matchups. We're not getting the matchups now, and with the guys that were missing, we had a different look. So right now, it's a different approach to this game for sure.
Tomorrow you got a couple of guys that were homegrown here coming back, including Balsers too.
Yeah.
Give us an idea just how they've contributed to the culture of your rebuilding program.
Oh no, they've been terrific, to be honest with you. Like you said, that's our situation. We're in a rebuild, and we had a lot of injuries. So we were a 500 team. One game below 500 before we started to get those injuries, and at that point, I was saying they were terrific for the culture. They were great people that have helped our young guys. And after these injuries, I think even though we were losing, I really enjoy the way they've handled the adversity. And you look at Tierney, has been on fire lately. He's made a big difference in many games, and you saw Bodker play against San Jose the last time, had 4 points there. But I think probably I was expecting some of that from those guys. I think the guy that's probably surprised us and everybody is DeMello. Probably has, in his own right, has really brought some really good intangibles to our group, and you won't see it now because Shabbat is out. But Shabbat has been terrific since the beginning of the year. He's in the All-Star game and deserves it. But there's a part of that is that he was coupled with DeMello right off the bat, and for some reason they just gelled right away. And he's a real honest person, somebody that cares about the right details, and he's got a terrific approach to the game and how you should conduct yourself. And I think that had a terrific impact on Shabbat, and so that was really good for our situation. So we've really enjoyed those individuals since they've been with us.
Yeah, none of that surprises us about DeMello. I mean, he'd go a long stretch and not play, and then he'd step in. He'd never complain, and he'd come in and always play well.
Yeah, well, that's what we got with him, to be honest with you. And it doesn't matter what we ask of him. It doesn't matter the circumstances. It's always a terrific attitude. So in our situation, intangibles matter a lot this year, and we've had a really good group in that respect. And even through all this adversity, people have asked us how it's going in the room and all that. But it's been great. It's been terrific, and everybody understands the situation. He's definitely one of those guys that's at the forefront of having the right attitude, and the young guys see that. It has great repercussions on everybody, and so and like I said, Shabbat specifically. physically, but on everybody else too. You get a guy like Lajoie, Yaros, and a guy like that and he voices his opinion when it's time, and he pulls back when he feels it. He's very smart, very terrific individual. So all in all, when you look at our mix, our young guys are progressing, every single one of them, really well, and that's how we monitor our growth, and definitely those guys have helped us grow.